Hey tubers, Bar 49ersCorner coming at you with a mail day. Been a little bit since I hit you with a video. A couple of pickups in here, but also got hit with a package. I opened up the bigger envelope, but this was in there from Chris Jensen. Bart, just a few things I wanted to send your way, and then little Go Bears, and then the OBA on Bubble Mailer Auto. So, Chris, much appreciated, whatever you tossed in here. Thank you for thinking of me and reaching out. And we'll see what we got in here. Looks like we got a slab one, and we got some top loaders. I'll save the slab for a second. We got a Classics from 16. Nice clean looking card there. And then some 88 top stickers. I won't go through all of those, but I imagine it's an assortment of them there. Where were you a couple weeks ago? I just sent some of these to PSA. Hopefully I get some good returns, but I've always done poorly on stickers, so I'm happy to have these because I am sure that there will be a couple of them that I need to get regraded. These are, the cardstock is already looking real good as far as surface and edges sharpness and everything. That's pretty sweet. These aren't just Jerry Rice's. I don't think I have that one graded yet at all. Ronnie Lott, that's real cool. Correct this one. Very cool. Not necessarily a set, but a bunch of different Niners ones in there. Roger Craig, the always classic foil with Darryl Green, Rice, and check that out. Got Joe Montana all on one card. Since I'm from the DC area, I'm a big fan of Darryl Green actually, and that's a good looking one as well. I think I have that slabbed in Montana, but I bet it's not the greatest of grades either, so I'll have to check that out. Awesome cards there. Hopefully he busted some of that and got some good Singletary out of it. Chris is a big Mike Singletary and Brian Urlacher collector. Oh sweet, we got some Nats in here. Bowman's Best Scherzer. Guess that's the base, but this one's shining at me here, so I guess that's a refractor. At the Bryce Harper and the Bowman Chrome Harper. This is Heritage from this year. Got another one of these, but mine didn't turn out so well. I'll give that one a closer look because I do want one of those slabbed. And then love this jersey, the Ryan Zimmerman in the blue. And then, check this sweet card out. Tossed in a slabbed one here. 97 Bowman's Best. Die Cuts Refractor. Extra shine on it. Extra shine. And that is legit die cut. Very nice. That is a cool card, Chris. Much appreciated. Always adding to the GOAT PC there. Very cool. Thank you, sir. And then a couple pickups from the last couple weeks. I don't think there's anything too crazy in here. But some decent ones. Anyway. Picked up a Rice Turf Warriors from 96 Tops. That's like a pop 2 or a pop 1. That one's super low pop, so it wasn't too cheap, but I had to spring on it. Love me some tops. You know how it goes. Would you believe I needed this card? A 75 Tops Mint 9. Super tough card, just basically because most people didn't get it graded, I'm guessing. And one of those cards I missed a couple of times, just always assuming that I had a Mint 9. and I always had a PSA 8. So I've got just about all Gem 10s practically for 75 tops, and then had this one in an 8 forever. And 4 Sharp had one of these listed for $99.99, and some other dude tossed one in for a bin at 25 bucks, and I snatched it with the quickness before anybody else got a chance to see it. So, real excited about that. Some baseball pickups in here. Watch out. And the photo on this is just stupid nice. Whitey Ford. You know, I can't say I'm necessarily a Yankees fan, but if you're into the history of sports and the game or whatever, obviously baseball specifically, then you can't not acknowledge the Yankees. But all of those big teams, you know, it's like you got to appreciate, you know, the steel curtain of the 70s and stuff like that in football and some of those old teams. Well, Yankees is one of those franchises where you got to appreciate, and so some of those big names, they just kind of pop, and then the pinstripes themselves pop as well. So I've been wanting to pick up a Whitey Ford, and I'm a sucker for the 53s, to be honest with you. Just the color is amazing on them, and so I was pretty excited. Obviously only a 2, but a much better looking card than that. And it's got the sweet new PSA label as well. So I got the Whitey Ford. And then on the day after Jackie Robinson Day, picked up this Pee Wee Reese for a steal of a deal. 54 Bowman. Got the very good to excellent 4 here. And this is a Dodgers guy. Again, you got to know the history there of the old school Dodgers and everything. You got to be able to appreciate that if you're an actual fan of the game. But when Jackie Robinson was coming into the game, this is one of those folks that, you know, as best you could, made the transition a little bit easier. There was at one point where, you know, everybody was just giving Jackie Robinson the hardest time he could, and he was the old all-star on the team, so to speak, and he came over to Jackie Robinson, put his arm around him, and that kind of shut everybody up from giving him a hard time. So that was kind of a big stepping stone in the progress forward there. So pretty cool there. Pee Wee Reese from 54. I sold the card that ended up making this one free 99 for me, basically. So I was pretty excited about that. 2005 Topps Chrome DeMarcus Ware, future Hall of Famer, all-time sack leader set card here. So this is an upgrade for me from my Mint 9. And this one's been going down a little bit over the last couple months, year or two, and I got a really good deal on that, so I'm excited. And then a couple of more modern baseball ones, but as I've told you before, I am a sucker for these All-Star trophies. And so I got a couple of them. I got the Mike Stanton from 11 Heritage. Just looking good there. I picked up the Nolan Arenado as well. This guy is surely on track for future Hall of Fame status. Stanton's got to get it together a little bit with the batting average thing there. He's kind of an all or none guy right now, but he's working on it. And then this would kind of seem as an oddball, and it really is, to be honest. The 2016 Silver Slugger set on the PSA registry. If you guys do the baseball sets, this guy named Macholke pretty much is one that built all of these sets. And they are just a hot mess as far as making sense of what cards should be in it. This Silver Slugger set, you know, when Miggy Cabrera's in it and Ortiz is in it, he didn't put the 97 Ultra for Ortiz. He put the 97 Fleer in it. He put the 2001 just Topps traded Cabrera instead of the Topps Chrome traded Cabrera, which are the main rookies in other sets and soon, you know, in the future Hall of Fame sets, etc. I guess that saved me a couple bucks since I picked up those other cards instead of the big ones. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and all of the sets are kind of built that way. When this is one of those cards, most of the other cards in the set make sense, but instead of picking the Topps, which is a super high population, I can get one for like $8. They put the high number Topps Heritage as the card, And I've gone back and forth with PSA and mentioned this set and so many other sets as far as just not making sense. And they are responsive, but they're not quick to change anything because they just like to grandfather everything in, even though, you know, some of these sets there's only like 5 people doing them and only 2 or 3 people taking it seriously. But held out for a while, and finally somebody listed one of these things. It's Pop 7, so I got the UNS Cespedes Heritage High Number to complete the 2016 Silver Slugger set on PSA. Got those all in gems. Pretty excited about that. And that's what I got for you. PWCC auctions ending tonight and tomorrow. I sold a couple of cards, and so I got a little PayPal to make that a little bit easier on me. Really going after 2 cards, 2 modern ones. Maybe get a third, we'll see. But that's about it. And so hopefully the cards I sold will at least cover half of the 2 or 3 cards that I get. Fingers crossed there. But they're relatively lower pop, future Hall of Famer types. And so you never know with those. Could catch people slipping or sleeping and, you know, get them cheap. And then, you know, people could be on top of their game just like I'm trying to be. And the prices go up. You guys know how that goes too, right? But thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Later.